I just thought I'd do this really quick video to show you guys how I went about making a tiling pattern here in Procreate. I start off like I've just got a generic background that I painted very quickly, and then I go in and just start making, actually hide that, making these individual elements, and then I'll occasionally go and duplicate them and rotate them or resize them until I have all of these together, and I can start to figure out where I want things placed and how I want things to look. But the way you do the tiling part, I'm just going to hide this and put these together, is basically you need to duplicate this layer multiple times. So now I have 4, and then we're going to go over and make sure that snapping and magnetics is turned on, and swapped my other hand because I'm actually left-handed. We're going to pick one layer, and then we're going to move it to the upper left quadrant. And then we'll take the next layer to the lower right quadrant, and then this layer to there, and this layer to there. So let me do that real quick and show you how it looks. So now I've got all of my quadrants repositioned, and basically what that has done is taken everything that was on the outer edges and moved them to be lining up in the middle. And this is obviously, I've already spent time making this tile, but what you would probably see if you're just starting on a pattern is that this sort of cross shape in the center where all these images come together is basically empty. So at that point is where you can go in to like your group here. I just turned all those back on, didn't mean to, and start finding layers to move them around and copying layers to move them around, or painting in new elements, things like that, until eventually you have a pattern that you like. And this is just another example I did of one a couple of days ago of sort of like a dragon scale type pattern, using the same method where I basically drew out a bunch of shapes, and then I offset everything by moving each piece into a different corner, and then I went through and just started painting the middle to make everything seamless. And it may take you a couple of tries doing it back and forth to get a pattern that you like, but eventually you will have something that tiles seamlessly and is uniquely yours.